cool to see a storyline that's like Lorelai having career paralysis, because I feel like she was forced into this in career. She had to take a job at the end because she had a baby. So it would be cool to see her being like, damn, is this really what I want to do? You know?
That's really interesting because I literally went through that. After my daughter was born and my ex-husband was in law school, I was like, well, I gotta get a job. So I went to work for the first place that hired me as a receptionist, and I worked my way up in that company, and I reached like the top of that company, and I worked in that field for a long, long time. And one day I was like, do I even like working in real estate?
That's so real. And I feel like that's something that happens to like a lot of people. Like literally recently had a like, I don't know, is this what I want to do? Or is this like version of it what I want to do? I think
was
like,
I just raised in this and conditioned to think this?
And I think that Lorelai would be the perfect character for that. You know,
100%. You're so right.
The perfect time for that, I think, would have been when
Rory went to college.
Could have been when Rory went to college, and could have been when she was opening the inn with Suki and like ran out of money. Because I think that's a big eye opener too, where it's like, this is so hard. Like, do I even want to do it? You know?
Yeah. Ironically, it was around the same time. So, but yeah, that would have been a perfect place for them to be like, hey, I took this job when I was 16. Maybe I don't even want it.
I also think too, it would rock Lorelai in a way that I think her character didn't have enough of. Like she was just so, I know what and she even
she's always very sure of herself.
Yeah, and she even says, like, I think it would add to this, because she has this line where she's like, I've been good at, which I so relate to, where she's like, I'm good at doing what I have to do. When I had to buy a house, I figured out how to buy a house. When I had to like pay for Rory's school, I figured out how to do that. Like, and I think that it would be to put her in a place where she's like, I don't have to do this. I can do something else. And then be like, oh, do I even want to do this? I think would be cool to see. But I think a show that did a really good job of it is Friends, where Chandler is like, you in the kitchen, I'll know what you want to do with your lives. There's like a Christmas episode where he's like, yeah, but like nobody likes their job. And everybody's like, I can't wait to go back to work. And he's like, has a realization of like, oh, I'm the only person here who hates my job.